Hey guys, kembali lagi di channel Ginkou bersama gua Agustian. Dan sekarang gua akan melanjutkan kembali game Horizon Forbidden West, dimana di part sebelumnya itu gua itu harus berangkat ke Forbidden West ya, suatu wilayah yang sangat berbahaya dan lumayan cukup jauh menempuh perjalanannya si Aloy ini dari kota Meridian ke Forbidden West ini ya. Karena Silent itu telah membajak atau mencuri si Hades, dan si Aloy harus memecahkan teka-teki tentang apa sebenarnya yang terjadi dengan dunia Horizon ini ya. Karena tercemar suatu apa sebutnya ya, virus lah kita sebutnya ya, semacam virus tanaman gitu. Jadi gua akan lanjutkan lagi game ini. Terakhir itu gua ada di suatu bangunan runtuh guys, dan memecahkan teka-teki. Itu teka-tekinya itu ada di apa ya? Di sini, di inventory ini, di quest ya, di notebook itu ada data point. Nah, bisa dilihat di bawah itu ada kodenya. Ternyata ada di paling bawah dia guys. Nah, di sini dia. Bukan yang ini ding. Masih ada ya, masih ada. Mana dia? Ini kan? Dia ada kodenya di sini. Nah, itu dia kodenya. Karena gue udah masukin kodenya itu, jadi udah bisa kebuka kok petinya ya. Pintunya itu bisa kebuka dan ada peti di dalamnya. Itu kodenya itu 1705. Oke, gue lanjut lagi. Dan itu ada side quest juga yang tanda seru hijau itu. Gua akan ngomong sama yang orang itu ya. Di sini gua akan ngomong sama dia. Mungkin ini side quest. Coba guys ngomong sama dia.
We'll get you out, don't worry.
Oh, dia terjebak di sini. Gue kemarin tuh gak sempet nyelamatin dia, gue save dulu malah. Harusnya gue selamatin dulu ya sebelum gue save. Gue nggak perhatiin ada orang di situ soalnya.
Your vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
The captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks,
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Oke, gua akan melanjutkan kembali ya main quest kita. Itu kita harus follow the tracks. Gua harus mengikuti jejaknya untuk menemukan si Eren ya. Jejaknya mengarah ke gunung ini. Kita lacak lagi ya, ini dia. Oh, banyak mesin yang udah mati di sini, guys. Ada babi lagi. Kita panain. Ya. Oh, dapat yang rare ya. Dan ini mengarah ke atas lagi. Lihat tuh guys, ada mesin. Ada 2 mesin di sini. Di situ, sama di sini.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Oh, ini dia si Eren. Dia lagi bertarung, guys.
Another one down. Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just a fight. Aloy?
Eren!
Oke, jadi mungkin ini gua harus ngelawan
Stay
dia.
where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Kita scan dulu guys, apa kelemahannya. Dia lemah terhadap listrik guys,
Thistlebacks have acid canisters on their backs.
dan
It should trigger
kekuatannya
a chain
itu
reaction
racun
if I
ya.
hit them with acid arrows.
Ada 2 di sini. Ntar guys, gua pakai, ya gua belum punya yang listrik ya. Ini dia. Oh, bisa gua crack. Bentar, gua cracking dulu. Kita kasih jebakan biar dia sini ya. Oke. Kita crafting dulu guys. Ini peluru gua dikit banget ini panahannya. Kena dia. Wow. Wow. Aduh. Gila guys. Gila, ternyata susah. Mereka keroyokan. Ya. Kita naik. Mana dia? Ini dia.
Oh, that one hurt.
Kita kasih jebakan lagi, guys. Oke, kena dia. Gila. Serangan dia mantep banget ya. Kenapa sih nyangkut ke sini terus? Aduh. Ya, gue lupa nambah nyawa, astaga. Aduh. Kita ulang lagi, guys. Gue lupa ya. Selalu lupa
Those
mencet
Riverbacks have acid canisters on their backs.
nekan
It
tombol
should
buat
trigger a
ngisi
chain reaction
nyawa.
if I hit them with acid arrows.
Turn it to scrap, Aloy.
Kali ini harus berhasil, guys. Kita incar ininya dulu ya, part-partnya dia. Oke. Oke, mati satu. Wow. Ini dia yang kecil mengganggu, ini yang kecil. Oke, ini satu lagi. Ngamuk dia. Mana dia? Ini dia.
Oh, that one hurt.
Kita kasih jebakan lagi, guys. Kena dia.
Like hammer to metal.
Hancur juga. Lumayan, guys. Kita dapat part-partnya dia ya. Gua tadi kelupaan loh pencet tombol atas buat ngisi nyawa ya. Harusnya bisa tadi. Gak mati sih harusnya gua.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Caught me in my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers.
Dan Eren ini gua rasa ada di
This who needs ribs, huh?
di Horizon yang pertama ya.
I'm
Gua
good,
lupa loh.
I'm good. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Eren, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Eren, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. Now that figures.
Eren! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. This just keeps getting better. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studious Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Ugh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the Battle of the Spire, you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Gua harus pilih yang mana ini? Ini katanya seseorang punya alasan yang bagus ya. Yang ini enggak lah ya. Kalau milih yang atas enggak ya. Gua akan pilih yang mungkin ini kali.
Eren, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh,
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
oh, so much for being useful. Okay,
Eren! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have
Oke,
to handle
gua
that
akan
one.
melanjutkan perjalanan gua,
It'll
guys.
only slow you down.
Tadi terdengar sesuatu. Ada sesuatu di sini. Apa ini? Di sini ada sesuatu yang bersinar. Green signs. Ada celeng lagi. Ya, habis. Mana dia? Ya, gak kena. Gak kena juga. Ya. Oke, kena. Oke, gua harus melanjutkan perjalanan gua. Kita udah ketemu sama si Eren ya. Sekarang gua harus clear the down, harus membersihkan wilayah itu ya.
What are those Osram doing out here?
Quick! Gotta scrap him before the scroungers get him.
That Bristleback's charging right at them.
Ada lagi ini. Kita bantu guys. Oke, kita hancurkan dulu partnya. Hancur juga.
Another one for the scrap pile. Your help was timely, Nora.
Just get back to Chainscrape before you get yourselves killed.
Not with all this salvage lag
Gua akan
about?
kembali
Come on,
ke
crew.
kota
Back
ini ya.
to it.
Find this in my stash later.
Ada lagi guys, ada lagi di situ.
There's the quarry Fearless mentioned.
Kenapa nggak lepas-lepas di partnya? Ya, oke. Habis sama gua. Nggak hancur-hancur ya? Hancur juga dia.
One less machine.
Masih ada kah? Masih ada dong. Ini dia. Oh, masih ada 2. Oke, lepas itunya. Awas. Gila, banyak banget. Kenapa jadi banyak banget ini? Oke, hancur.
Another one down.
Ntar guys, gua dari atas saja ya. Mana dinya? Yang satu. Ini. Gak bisa naik dong dia. Harusnya. Lah. Kok mati sih? Astaga.
Looks
Aduh.
like the Ostrom decided to put up a fight.
Gak seharusnya. Gak seharusnya gue mati.
Look out! We got a different machine out here.
Hancurkan dulu belakangnya. Oke, hancur satu.
Just about one less machine.
Harus santai guys. Ini nggak bisa buru-buru nih. Ayo dong, sedikit lagi. Hancur guys.
Another one down. Need more.
Gak bisa nemu gua. Ada beberapa lagi nih. Oke. Kita kenakan dulu yang ada di bokongnya ini ya. Tabung yang ada di belakangnya nih. Oke, hancur lagi.
One less machine.
Satu lagi. Mana D-nya? Oh, di ujung. Ini dia. Yang satu itu gimana? Ini dia. Kelemahannya itu di belakangnya. Sedikit lagi. Aduh, hampir aja gua kena. Mana D-nya? Sedikit, satu tembakan lagi lah. Oke. Nah,
Another one down.
habisnya ini. Ini masih ada loh. Yang satu ini. Kenapa dia diem aja ini? Kenapa dia diam ini? Oke. Hancur.
There. Quarry's safe.
Oke. Berhasil. Gua harus ngomong sama pekerja itu ya. Ntar guys, gua ambil ranting dulu. Ini untuk persediaan panah.
I can send it to my stash.
Dan gua akan set dulu. Ini dia, kita ngomong sama dia nih ya. Osram
I don't know what
Porter.
Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself old. We tried to hold off and wait for the vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light, but the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dump before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Elvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
Oke, gua akan lanjutkan lagi.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel.
Gua harus
I'll go give
ngomong
Wadis
ke
the good
Wadis ya.
And maybe this embassy can
Selanjutnya.
finally happen.
Oh, gua bisa fast travel guys. Ntar. Oh, langsung bisa ya fast travel di sini. Ini tapi yang tanda tanya ini apa ya? Coba gue cek dulu guys. Mana dia? Ada sesuatu di sini. Di atas kayak itu? Ini ya dia di sebelah kanan loh. Tapi apa? Guys, gue cek dulu ya. Dan di sini wilayahnya harusnya yang tanda tanya tadi, tapi nggak ada apa-apa sih.
Machine's on to me.
Nggak bisa masuk tanah loh. Dia bisa masuk tanah. Mana dianya? Oke, kena dia. Masih ada satu guys. Oh, ada berapa? Kita pakai ya buat ditunggangin ya. Oke. Sekarang jadi punya kita ini. Haha. Bentar dong. Jangan menyerang dong. Ini gimana sih larinya?
Now that's not true. Can't be.
Time to give Wadis to Barren.
Gua harus ngomong ke Wadis dulu untuk misi selanjutnya. Manakah si Wadis? Di atas sini ya. Oh, ini dia.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not Eren Vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says...
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
Ada item di dalam sini guys. Ada tandanya tapi gimana masuknya? Oh, bisa. Sini.
Backpack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Gua harus ngomong ke Ulfun. Ya.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulfund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Oke, ini ada pertanyaan lagi nih.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it!
Yeah. Woo.
Haha!
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Oke, tampaknya berhasil. Gua harus kembali ke Wadis.
Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern. You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Lama banget ya dia bawa barang itu. Nah, memang berat ya.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway.
Oke, gue berhasil.
If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades.
Ini banyak banget ya misi
Guess I could head straight for Barren
sampingannya.
Light.
Gue akan coba satu-satu dulu. Tandain dulu kemana.
Or poke around the dance some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Would even more of that here too.
Satu-satu ya, gua akan mendatangi side questnya. Lumayan buat nambahin XP kan. Mana sih? Kenapa susah banget nyari side questnya? Oh ini. Dan ini ada data point di sini. Oh, setiap wilayah itu beda-beda ya data poinnya, ada banyak ya.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. Won't be the last injury if Ulvund keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chain Scrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvund probably threatened to cut off her pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Oke, ini side questnya. Nah, kita open quest menu. Oh, level 7 guys. Gua masih di level 6. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah ya. Nggak begitu jauh tepatnya. Gua akan selesaikan dulu side quest yang ini. Mana jalannya? Harus ke atas kah? Tandanya ke bawah ini. Kita harus cek krunya, kru orang tadi.
Time for the stash.
Sister! Over here!
Ini ada lagi data poinnya guys. Oke. Ini dia. Dan ini orangnya ya.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvan up.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvan will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding barren light instead.
Oke, ini misi yang lain lagi ya. Tadi gua belum kelar harusnya. Mana sih side questnya? Ini dia. Lumayan jauh semua ya. Mendingan gua ambil dulu ya side quest semuanya ya. Nanti baru gua satu persatu selesaikan.
Even come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot
Ini permainan kah mungkin?
I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards too.
Oke, gua rasa ini permainan ya. Waduh, gua belum ngerti lagi permainannya seperti apa. Okay.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from.
Guys, ini gua nggak ngerti ini mainnya gimana
that's
ini.
enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine.
Oke.
And remember,
Kita
each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Oke guys, gua akan coba
Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process.
tuh. Jadi nggak bisa langsung nyerang ya. Mungkin gua harus pindahin ke sini kali.
Gotta move that machine forward.
Maksudnya gimana sih? Mesin.
Just need to move that machine forward, Red.
Oke.
Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Gotta move that machine forward.
Ini gimana sih permainannya ini? Membingungkan ya. Di sini nggak bisa.
Just need to move that machine forward, Red.
Mau apa sih maksudnya?
Gotta
Sini?
move that machine forward.
Lah,
Move
maju
that
nggak
machine
bisa.
forward. It's all part of the learning process. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process. Gotta move that machine forward. Easy enough, huh?
Oh,
Now,
begitu.
you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine.
Apalagi nih?
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here.
Ini gue belum ngerti sama sekali nih guys. Gue hanya ngikutin
And we're
petunjuk.
back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
Oke.
Now move the piece close. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's a machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This
Okay.
means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
Kita coba ya, serang
Not
dia.
pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours.
Oke, yang ini sekarang.
See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health
Oh,
by 2
jangan ya.
points. Overcharge your
guys.
machine to attack mine.
Kalau kita
Give it a go.
overcharge itu ngurangin 2 nyawa kita.
You're gonna have to overcharge that machine to land a hit on mine.
Oh harus ya, harus ternyata.
That's about it for your turn then.
Ya ngurang nyawanya jadi 2 guys. Oke sekarang giliran dia.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot.
Oh.
Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Oke, jadi yang ujung biru itu harus mengenai pas di ujung merah ya. Jadi kita bisa putar gini. Atau begini juga bisa sih.
Now let that machine have it.
Oke, kita coba ya.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remain. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece, but if by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine.
Serang lagi ya.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine,
Baru 2
we
poin
both
gua,
get
harus
the victory
7
points our machines
kalau mau
worth.
menang itu.
Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy. That means that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Oke, jadi gua akan melanjutkan untuk
I'll see you later, Aloy.
untuk bermain lagi ya nanti ya. Jadi gua akan menjalankan quest dulu. Ini mana sih? Ini mana yang punya quest?
Come for that beer after all, eh?
Oh, si Petra ternyata yang awal kita ketemu ya di tempat ini.
Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Gua akan ambil dulu semua questnya, set questnya, karena questnya itu ada di luar semua guys. Jadi gua harus keluar dari kota ini.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olven grating the gears about his concession decree.
If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Gua akan langsung terima aja
I'll up that
requestnya.
way. I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to
Biar
move.
nggak kelamaan.
Much appreciated.
Karena
They
kalau
have it
ditanya-tanya
rough.
itu
Don't need
banyak
Talon making it
banyak
rougher.
banget itunya. Apa namanya, pertanyaan-pertanyaannya.
Talon guy
Oke,
must do
sekarang gua
chain
udah
scrape.
ambil questnya dia.
I could have a word with him first.
Ada sisa berapa sih? 1, 2. Ada 2 lagi, guys. Gua akan ambil semua, habis itu gua berangkat ya. Dan ini 1.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Jadi side questnya aja punya skin yang apa nih? Ada skin-skinnya ya. Jadi menurut
Your
gua
last customer
dipikirin
mentioned
banget
your
itu
cooking
side
really
questnya
kept him
juga.
going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Oke guys, jadi gua akan lanjutkan di part selanjutnya untuk menyelesaikan side questnya. Dan ada satu lagi side quest yang belum gua samperin, dan gua akan lanjutkan lagi di part selanjutnya nanti ya. Jadi terima kasih buat kalian yang udah menonton video ini, semoga kalian terhibur. Dan jika kalian suka dengan video ini, jangan lupa untuk kasih like, dan juga jangan lupa untuk subscribe serta share ke teman-teman kalian agar channel gua bisa terus berkembang. Oke, sampai jumpa di game Horizon ini di part selanjutnya. Terima kasih dan see you next time.